This one, I think this is pretty unanimous as a babyface. Big Red, Andy Reid face.
Absolutely. I mean,
Considering, from 1999 to all the way now, 2025, 27 years as a head coach. Finally, 5 NFC championship appearances with the Philadelphia Eagles. Had some really good football teams, especially on the defensive side of the football with Jermaine Trotter, Hugh Douglas, Brian Dawkins, one of the best. We talk about Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, Ryan Clark as far as hard-hitting safeties. Look at Brian Dawkins. Go
yes.
back to his early days with the Philadelphia Eagles. What he did for Donovan McNabb. People forgot Donovan McNabb, who was drafted with the number 2 overall pick out of Syracuse. He was booed on draft day. And Donovan McNabb, had he won a Super Bowl, there would have been enough of an argument as far as with the Hall of Fame. Donovan, you could still make an argument for Hall of Fame. I don't think he may be in, though, although it's kind of weird because you look at Phillip Rivers, 8 Pro Bowls. You may say he's a Hall of Famer, but Phillip Rivers does have consistency. He has better numbers. He has played in the NFL for 17 years, so that does kind of add to the favor. But what he did with Kansas City, helping turn around Alex Smith's career, even putting up great numbers, and then, of course, with Patrick Mahomes. The great thing about with Andy Reid is, unlike Belichick, he's had a great coaching tree. Sean McDermott, Todd Bowles, John Harbaugh, Doug Peterson, who won. Those two won Super Bowls as a head coach before Andy was able to get his one. Look, say whatever you want about Kansas City, the refs, Mahomes, Kelsey. If there's one reason why you want to root for Kansas City, look no further than Andy Reid. And oh, by the way, he's the epitome of giving people second chances. Michael Vick, obviously. Kareem Hunt. The Kansas City Chiefs decided to bring back Kareem Hunt. Had Kareem Hunt had not had that incident, champ, we may have had the discussion. Kansas City, could they have won that Super Bowl that first year with Mahomes at QB?
Yes, they could have won because he was just that good. Kareem Hunt was that dude, man.
Led the NFL in rushing his first year as a rookie. And when you look at Andy Reid, brilliant offensive mind, still to this day. The reason why, champ, I still believe Andy Reid has a case of making the GOAT conversation if he wants to. If he can win a couple more Super Bowls. Look, Andy Reid, pristine reputation. Doesn't have Spygate, Deflategate, any of those types of controversies under his belt like Belichick. And unlike Belichick, he has evolved with the times. The knocks on Andy Reid were clock management issues, him winning the big one. That's no longer the case. He's no longer afraid anymore. And he's such a likable dude. As big fellas as y'all would love to go to a barbecue shack with Andy Reid, getting a good cheeseburger and some ribs and some fries and wash it down with a vanilla or chocolate shake. That's Andy Reid in a nutshell, man. He's relatable, especially with the way he draws up plays, like in the Super Bowl when they beat the Philadelphia Eagles the first time. That play when Mahomes threw the touchdown pass to Kadarius Toney. You know what that play was called? Corn dog. Because Andy Reid, he loves himself some food. To me, he's kind of in some ways like Charles Barkley. He's relatable. He's the type of big fella, the big old teddy bear people like. He's relatable with food. He's relatable with a lot of great things. There is not a negative word to say about him as a human being, as a person, as a head coach. He's a player's type of coach. He's the type of person that you can have a conversation with. If you talk to Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, others, not a negative word to say about him. And look at how he was coaching in Philadelphia compared to Chip Kelly. Look at all the negative things that Chip Kelly had to be heard and said about him. So when I look at Andy Reid, babyface.